her to walk. Good. So what we want to do is we want to convince her that this isn't really horrible. She got a lot of communication. Like, she, for lack of a better word, she's pissed off. Which is kind of good to see. I mean, it's good to see because we can fix it. So go ahead and ask her to trot from the R to the end of the jump standard. And they're going to try to be particular about, this is where I want you to trot. Good, walk. Good. Trot from the A to the V. Good. Walk. Good. She's going to start licking and chewing soon because she's going to be like, oh, this is different. From the corner to the M. Not legs first. Walk. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to get her to where she recognizes the particularity of what we're asking for, because she's having a lot of communication with you about being pretty upset. And it's nothing you're doing, this is something that she's got in her head. You know, does she do this all the time? Yeah, okay. It's not you, it's like almost PTSD kind of stuff. Okay, so K to the S. Try to be particular when you ask for it and be kind of like, I want it now. Good. Just ride nice, just be a good passenger. Sit to a walk. From the M to the rest place. Peeling off the rail on a 90, don't go on a diagonal. Nice. To the rest place, perfect ending there. Leave her alone. Excellent. Let her know she did a good job. Good. Did you notice that you got your trot when you asked for it? There was no argument. There was a little bit of argument when you peeled her off the rail because now you took contact. Okay? That's the only reason you had argument at that time. And then once she thought she was coming here, she settled back in, didn't she? And then she even understood she's going to stop there. So you taught her now that there's something in it for her. Because when you just do rail work, and you just do monotonous, I'm going to run you for 20 minutes and bang on your back, they hate you. And especially the horse that was maybe even drilled a lot into particular intricate movements, which she doesn't totally understand, you know. Well, I promise you can take her out on the rail now, and maybe not the first time you try, but the second time you try, when you pick a spot and you ask her for the trot there, she'll pick it right up. Chances are she may do that little pop thing that she does, but she's not going to stick with it. She's not going to keep arguing with you, arching, because she hollows out her back, she flips her head up, her tail swishes, she gets a lot of communication, and then the pop-up. Now that she knows that there's kind of something in it for her, she's going to be more likely to try, because she knows if she does good, she's going to rest, because she gave you a really good, it was a perfect, I picked it in advance, but it was a perfect time to stop. If I were riding her, I would have peeled off myself, even if I had intentions to go to the F, I would have peeled off. So anytime you feel like, wow, she really put in a good effort for me, you definitely want to you need to rest, because she deserves it. So it's kind of like the pet. And you want to pet her when you get here too, you know, let her know that she's done a really good job. We gotta unscramble her brain a little bit. Because that's not a horse that's gonna do well in the show ring for you right now, you know, but so we got some work to do. But if you do this stuff, for sure, she'll, look at her, you can't see her eye, but her eye is so much more peaceful. She was mad when you first got on. Okay, go ahead and go back out, and we're gonna start our trot at the opening of the door. If she picks it up when you ask her for it, and she maintains it without giving you any argument, take her right back to the rest place. Look at that nice walk you got. She's anticipating, so it's already in your body, so you gotta be careful with that too, because you want her to listen. Yep, now. Good. Good. Rest. Ah, damn you. So, the only thing is you want to be particular about we get there and then we rest. Because she's feeling you know. Like your brain is, I'm thinking about we're going to stop in 3 more strides. And she's like, well, okay, I heard stop. You know, so that's how sensitive they really are. Yeah, so literally have your brain say, I'm trotting to the wall. And like make her believe she's expected. In fact, what might help you is a couple times trot through here. So that way you can kind of get yourself feeling like, you know what, I didn't want to stop this time. I'm not going to stop this time. And then make it to where you're believing in yourself and make her believe in you that you're going to trot right to the wall. And then when you get here, you decide to change your mind and flip the other switch. Because she's reading you here. Okay? And the worst part is that she read your trot early too. And I was just like, because she was still on the mark, but you made her wrong for not, you know what I mean? So it was almost like, it was a little bit of a bad timing thing. It was almost like you should have just let her trot then, because then she would have, because we're working on that, you know? So if she ever accidentally reads you, question yourself. Was I mentally preparing for the trot? Could I have possibly asked her for the trot early? Because then if she did do it, she would have been right. Okay, so let's see. The reason I'm doing a lot of it down there is because you said she struggles down there, so we're kind of giving her like a really good reward for being good over there. From the H to the door, and then we'll see, I might tell you to pick it up right then at the M to the rest. H to the opening of the door, to a walk. I might tell you again at the M, but don't assume. Excellent. Walk. Good. Trot. Excellent. Rest. Oh. Good. Because she argued with you because she didn't hear you. Meaning, you didn't tell her in advance we're going to stop, so she's like, wait, we're supposed to stop. It's funny how much they talk to us. Yep. You usually tell me right there, we're going to stop. How is she at the canter? Is she kind of, she's got a lot of nasty communication for all of this. Is she just as bad or worse at the canter? Okay. Does she canter from a walk, or are you better off cantering from a trot? Okay. So I'm going to have you you can get to there however you want, whether it's walk the whole way or whatever. I'm going to have you trot from the P to the S, canter from the S, trot at the M, trot at the M, walk at the R, and bring in the rest if it's all good. The P to the S, give her enough room to stretch out and get out of whatever argument you're about to have. Because she's going to argue with you when you first ask. You can't bring her back down to the trot when she argues, because then you're listening to her argument and you're agreeing with her, so we can't agree with her. So we got to give her time to snap out of it, basically. So ask her to trot now, because you're going to canter at the peak, I think. No, you do whatever you thought I said, because I don't remember. I just want her to trot first. Good? Ask her to canter at the at the S. Ask her to trot up the, sorry. Like, good? Trot up the R. Good? Bring her in. It's okay, no, just bring her in like from any angle. And home. Back her up, because the rest is particular. Yep. Okay, I'm going to help you with the back. We're going to make the back look like it looks on the ground. So wait. All right. You're okay, sweetheart. We're going to, that was a mean way to rest, wasn't it? Okay. So, we're going to get away from here because I want her to learn it somewhere else. Yeah, we're going to change that. She's going to love you for doing it different. Okay. Oh. Good girl. Okay. So, a back up now is going to be, you're going to take a feel on her mouth, and then you're going to gently bump. If that doesn't cause her, you're just going to be patient. Okay, if it doesn't cause her to back up, she'll look for other answers. The bopping her head down is not an answer, but if she tucks her nose, if she does something different, okay, so you're gonna, but it's a bump, it's not the wiggle of the reins for the head carriage, it's a bump. You're just gonna bump, you're gonna put weight in your back pocket so that she knows it's a backward feel. You're gonna bump, bump, stop. Ready? Bump, bump, good. So now make it a gentler feel. Make sure your body rides her backwards, and then make sure your body goes neutral after she's been let go. Okay, ready? Ride her backwards, bump. It's a bump. So it's not a pull. Once you have a light feel in her hand, on her mouth, you're just going to just do little pulsations. Okay. Yep. Let her figure it out. Yep, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Let her figure it out. Make sure you're riding backwards. Yep. Yep. Just leave her alone. Yep. Keep going. It's okay, one step is good too. Here, now you got it. Good. Ask again. 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 So I see it's kind of a steady pull. I would rather see you actually like just very, very gently have a feel kind of thing. I can't really do it from here. But just very gently have a feel and then be like, good. 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 There. Now I like that. What she just did is she told us she was looking for the answer. It's the first time she looked for the answer instead of arguing with us. She was arguing pretty much the whole time. She was doing it by default. She wasn't listening. She wasn't actually learning it. She just was doing it because it was like an evasion. But that time, she took a second and said, maybe. So let's see if she tucks her nose again. That was the first time she looked for another answer. Good girl. Ready? So she's going to tuck her nose again, but that's okay. Don't argue. So now we want to tell her, because the throwing her head up is going to be an unacceptable version of that. Good. Just letting her know that she's getting herself kind of angry. I'm not supposed to. I was helping you. So we're going to look for her head to come into a nice frame, and then her message to get to her feet. So throwing your head up is not going to be acceptable now. There. And now get into your feet. To your feet. To your feet. Nope. If you'd stayed down there. There. Yep, you're right. Nope. Into your feet. Good. Good. Okay. Yep. Into your feet. To your feet now. Good. You're reading for all that anger. Wrong answer, wrong answer, wrong answer. Nope, wrong answer. Yes. So, I'm going to let you do it. Wrong answer is this. Wrong answer is dragging you down. The right answer is a polite tuck, and then the message in the feet. Yep, and almost give, you're not going to actually get stronger, but you're going to give more of a, wrong, like, so you're asked to hold your hands tight. You're asking like this. When she does something wrong, you're just going to make it a little more like a more deliberate feeling. Not necessarily any stronger. I didn't pull on you any harder. I just made it feel more deliberate. So, but you're going to ask nicely, and then if she does all the wrong things, you're just going to say, no, that was wrong, and then go back to just asking nicely. So you want to be able to oscillate between wrong answer, because when she's coming up with the wrong answer, you want to fix that. But when she stops doing the wrong thing, you want to go back to just asking politely. So go ahead and see if you can. So now we want her to understand that it involves the feet also. So she was doing a really nice backup. It was almost like it wasn't worth waiting for the nice head carriage too, because it was like, she's still only just learning it. You're a good girl, I know. She's thinking about coming to me. She's like, I kind of like you talking to me. Extend. Okay, so we're gonna go. Nope, keep your hands down. So nothing's gonna change about you, and if you have to block her, you'll block her. You know what I mean? So go ahead. Yeah. Now, take it down a little bit, and then, my audio. Good. So we're going to release a little bit on the backing up. So you're just going to say, yeah, that's the right answer, but you're making ugly faces about it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, where's Susan? Like, I don't know how that's... I didn't know... Yeah. I guess Hunter's going to be the easiest. Yeah, he's not going to get tacked up, though. Nope. Yeah, the roan. Yep. Okay. So we're a little towards the backup, just because we're getting them mad.
That was a good meet, Steve.
Good. Yeah, just help her. Because we lost the backup because we were looking for too much. Back. Good. Release. Okay. I'm just going to help her so that we can get the message back to her feet more quickly. sure you would like me someday.
I always promise them, you'll like me eventually. Trust me, you'll like me eventually.
Who's this new woman? Do you know her?
I don't know.